What up, folks? Welcome back to ULTRAZILLA Toys, and today I have a review of the Diamond Select Toys Pacific Rim Uprising Gipsy Avenger. Courtesy of Diamond Select Toys, I bring to you the first wave of their Pacific Rim Uprising Jaegers. So a big shout out and thank you to them. Really excited to take a look at these. So right off the bat, let me show you the full first wave here. You got Bracer Phoenix, of course Gipsy Avenger, who we're reviewing here, and Saber Athena. So there you go. That's how they all look together. Be on the lookout. I will be reviewing the two of them tomorrow. So keep an eye out. But that's what they look like together, size-wise. Here is Gipsy Avenger. Now, this is a really, as far as Gipsy goes, this is like a different, very different take on it than what we saw with the Tamashii Nations one. This is more weathered. This is a bit of a darker color. We will look at them together a little later on, but just to get that out of the way, it is very different, a very different look, and a very nice look. Really well done here by DST, I think. I think it's really cool. I like this dark look. It really reminds me more of Gipsy Danger, in a way, and we will take a look at Gipsy Danger as well a little bit later. So, but yeah, looking at Gipsy Avenger here on its own merits, I do dig it. Like the head sculpt is really well done. I like the red up there, and you got the yellow visor. I wish the yellow visor was a little brighter, but it works and it's clean, so that's fine. And then you got some silver weathering on top of his head, which looks good. You got that, scuffing all over the place, which is very nice. You can see it in different variations all around, which just gives it a nice look. I dig that. And you got the orangish yellow reactor there in the middle, a little sub one on the bottom. Looks pretty good. Some printing up here, numbering. You got some numbering on the sides here, and they're kind of scratched out and stuff. Again, it's a good look. It works really well. You got some white and some red lines here, which looks good as well. All cleanly done. Sculpt is really nice. Really spot on. Really love how this portion turned out. You got the gunmetal silver there, gunmetal gray up here as well. Really gives off a nice metallic look. On the back, these things look really good. Look how weathered they are. Wow. That's pretty excellent. The whole back looks great. Check it out. Look at those legs. Really nicely done. I really do dig the sculpt, and I really do dig the paint as well. It's great to have these different representations of Gipsy Avenger in my collection now. I do dig the variation. Very cool. This definitely reminds me more of the NECA approach to them, which was that really lived-in look, more movie accurate. Dig that a lot. Shoulder pads look great. Nice. Very nice sculpt all around. Definitely can't say anything bad there. It's really good. I really like it. Sculpt wise, it's big. He's a big figure, imposing. Another thing we were wondering early on is, how do they stack up with the NECA? They're bigger. So bigger is better. So yeah, bigger figures, which, you know, I know a lot of scale nuts are going to be like, oh no, bigger. But I think that's fine. They're creating their own scale, you know. Works. Not everything, and these guys might be doing their own, so, of the first movie. So let's support here and get that done. That would be really cool. I'd like to see that happen. These are some alternate hands here. We're looking at the accessories now. Fist hands. Very well sculpted. Same deal with the paint. Looks good. I do have a hinge on them. That one was pretty tight, but that one works better, see? There you go. I do recommend, you know, some heating up of this stuff. I did find some of the arms a little bit tight to take out, you know, a little scary, as always when you do anything like that. So definitely get a little heat on it and you should be fine. But these look really good. He comes with a lot of stuff. This is the select version, so there is going to be a more mass retail, like regular version out, but the select version, you could get it from your, like, you know, like BBTS or like your comic shops and stuff like that, specialty stores. Then you have the chainsword arm here. Looks really good. Nicely done. Again, really like well worn in like that. Now they did it so the arm goes all the way up to the above the elbow. So there you go with that. I find all the like accessory arms, and we'll see the rest in a bit, to be nice and solid. But definitely be careful with the regular arm when you're pulling it out. So, and definitely hold it from, use this little elbow piece here as your guide. Put your hand there and then pull out. See, it's nice and easy now, and you can see it's a little wet on mine because I did the little hot water trick to just loosen it up just a bit, just so it would be a little bit easier to pop in and out. I mean, even still, that's tough. But yeah, that's how it looks with the chainsword. Looking nice. Then we have the plasma caster here. Now, I really like this a lot. A lot. I mean, we saw with the Tamashii one, it's kind of like charged up like an effect part. I like that this is not. This is so cool looking to see all the metal bits and stuff. It's very, very well sculpted. I really like it a lot. It looks so awesome, like all this opened up piece here, and just really, really well done. Beautiful looking. It's, you know, the fact that you can see all the gears and stuff working inside is awesome. So with this as well, let's put it on this arm here. Again, definitely hold it from there. Pop out, nice satisfying pop. The shoulder pad popped out here. That's not a real problem. It's on a ball joint. And there you go. Oof, a little tight on that one. Oh, I guess I didn't get it all the way in. Ooh, okay, that time it went in. But yeah, even with heating it up, it is tight. But that's how this looks on there. It looks really good. That's awesome looking. For sure, that is awesome. So really dig that. And now he comes with another more like claw-like hand, which I guess is like that one, but not as extended. I'm not 100% sure because guess what? I still haven't had a chance to see the movie. So, you know, I don't know which one this is, but it looks good. Looks really nicely sculpted, really well done. Same attention to detail as the rest. Beautiful looking. And then the last two are these chainsaw arms, which look fantastic. Wow. I love, 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 love this look. Utterly gorgeous. And I like that they're not the same. They're not symmetrical at all. So you got different paint on different arms. So really nicely done. I mean, the sculpt is, but paint-wise, it's different. And that really, I really appreciate that. I love how it's like gunmetal here and silver here. And it's very subtle. But when you like, you know, do like that, you can really get the glisten of the silver in there. Beautiful. Love it. I really do. They really look great. And these I definitely want to check them out. So let's remove these and pop these on and see how he looks with these. I haven't tried these on yet. Ooh. Again, little heat is your friend. This one's great. This one is tight. But man, that looks awesome. No doubt about it. That is really, really cool. Fantastic. So really great accessories with the Select version. I highly recommend if you're gonna, you know, get one or the other. I mean, these guys are not gonna run you too much. On BBTS, I believe they're $22.99 each, and I think a regular MSRP might be $24.99. So even at that price point, $25 for what you're getting, super tall figure, a lot of accessories. Definitely go for the Select version, in my opinion. So, you know, pretty slick. Alright, got his normal arms back on for our articulation section. I did put on one of the fist hands to show you. There you go. That's how that looks on there. So, articulation. Now, I know fandom was like, you know, these, you know, aren't going to be as articulated, but actually they're pretty good. And I have to say, you know, even compared to some of other Diamond Select toys I've experienced, pretty good. Really pretty good. Head here is on a ball joint. It is very limited because of the sculpt. You can't go too far around and too far back and forward. You do have a really good joint here in the abs, so you get a lot of great range of motion there. You can go back and go forward. I mean, you're not getting a ton forward, but you do get some back, and it moves side to side really good. So that is good. As you've seen, these shoulder pads are on ball joints. There you go. This one does like to pop out on me a little bit. That's not really a big deal. So now let's take a look here. You have a big ball joint in there and then another joint in that side. So you are getting some really good cross movement there, and I dig that a lot. And of course he can move it all the way around. Because of the shoulder pad, even though it pops out, you know, it only goes up about that much. So there you go. Thanks for popping out on me right there, because I really needed to see that. So let's get this back on. It just looks better with it on, even though it's probably easier to do without. So you do have some rotation on this side at the upper bicep there, which is good. And then you have a single joint at the elbow, right there. You have the hinge at the wrist, as well as rotation. Nothing here at the waist, but at the hips, he can go out that far, kicks out really far, goes all the way back. I do find these to be a little bit loose, but that's just a little bit of floor polish and you're good to go in there for sure. But I mean, they're not falling down or anything. It's just when you do that, yeah, just a little bit loose. It hasn't really hindered me in like posing too much, you know, so that's good. But yeah, as you saw there, he can fall back. I mean, I just did that, but still. You do have a hinge at the joint, which is excellent. You know, so you get a really good range of motion up and down there. So very nicely done. And then that's, as you can see, is a big ball in there. So you get movement in there as well, back and forth. So pretty awesome. I really dig that articulation there. Definitely this leg is tighter than this side. So yeah, just a little floor polish in here, and man, you're going to be good to go. No doubt. So you do have a double jointed knee here. This is soft plastic up top at the knee pad, so it doesn't really hinder at all. But you're only getting about that much. That's fine. You see that joint right in there, and then another joint right down there. You can't really, there's no rotation in there, so that's fine. Then at the foot, you have a hinge here, and you can rock back and forth. So you are going to be able to get, and it can turn around. You are going to be able to get some good range of motion on his foot to really plant him down for your posing. And that's his articulation. These things on the back here, I don't believe do anything. They don't come out or anything. So there you go. But that's his articulation. It's not bad. It's really not bad at all. It really works out good. Remember, this is a Jaeger. It's a robot. So, I mean, he's not going to be like super, super ultra articulated, but I think Diamond Select here did pretty good with the articulation, no doubt about it. So let's get him standing, and we'll do some size comparisons. All right, we already saw the, Pacific Rim Uprising DSTs, so we're not going to do them again. But I wanted to bring in two other Diamond Select robots that I really like, and that's Hulkbuster and Destroyer here. Huge chunky bots, Marvel bots, and I love them. This is what I really love DST for, is these giant figures. Without a doubt, my favorite figures they do are the giant ones. Yeah, they're awesome. So that's why I really liked, the idea of them doing these guys, because they're bots, and they do these big figures excellently. So very, very cool there. Let's bring in another big guy that we've seen in a lot of videos this week. Got Marvel Legends Sasquatch. Not to be confused with young Chewbacca. But yeah, that's how he scales there. As well as another dude we've been bringing in a lot. Hot Ryu from Storm Collectibles. You can see that. And now let's bring in some beasts. Who we got here first? We have a few guys all kind of tangled up in their limbs. Here is the Sophie Spirits Raijin. So, and we looked at a few weeks back now. Pretty cool. As you can see, the scale here is much huger, but still, he's big and chunky, so you can get a good fight out of them if you're just playing around, Here's a smaller kaiju, SH Figure Arts Gamora. And I really like this as a battle here. If I could get him on screen. He's kind of on screen. The Rampage Lizzie, just a huge beast, but I think they scale well, and haven't seen their kaiju in person at Toy Fair. You're gonna get a big thing like this, which is cool, which is very, very cool. And one last kaiju here. Folks want to see this, how these guys scale. Here is the NECA knife head. This is the bigger deluxe knife head. So, as you can see, it's, Gipsy Avenger, he's still a bit taller, but this, I think you could get away with this scaling, a bit. As far as just maybe not proper exact scaling, but to put in a display together, if you pose them up real good, I think it'll work out for you. no doubt about it. So, that said, he is a lot taller than the NECA Gipsy Danger. This is the Anchorage attack one. So, he's a lot bigger. There's no doubt about it. He's a lot bigger than that guy. And we'll bring in Saber Athena here to see how she looks. She looks a lot better there. So, but Gipsy Avenger, I'm not sure if he's supposed to be that much bigger, but, you know, maybe. It's not that big of a difference, in my opinion. About a whole head taller, you know? So, but there you go. I know a lot of folks have been looking out for that. And now for our final comparison here, of course we have to bring in the Robot Spirits Gipsy Avenger. So you can see their differences right there. I mean, you're getting a lot more figure here than you are here, for sure. Price-wise, I'd say it's good because it's like, again, for the select deluxe version of Gipsy here, it's $25. That's $20. The standard version of this is much cheaper than that even. So, I mean, if you go for the standard version, I mean, you're getting a lot of figure for that, as you can see. And you're getting a very different figure. Like I said, the blues are a little different. Like I said in this review, this guy is very, like, right off the assembly line. That's the whole feel for the Robot Spirits versions. Whereas this is very lived in, very, like, more movie accurate, I would assume. You know, and it's just different, like, colorizations. So, and you're getting different things. Again, you're getting a lot of stuff with this one. So it's up to you what you want. I like them both, obviously, as a huge Pacific Rim fan. Who has yet to see the movie? I understand. I know. It's hard to get to the movies. But, you know, you're not lacking for options here. They're both really awesome, and you're gonna have a good time with either one of them. So I mean, I'm not gonna get into crazy like detail of like comparisons of them. You know, they're very different. You know, like if they were the same scale, I'd probably say, you know, let's look at them further. But such a different scale, you know, it's not worth comparing the two too much. You know, like, they're very different types of figures, so, but they're both really cool, and definitely for collectors, both are gonna do awesome for you. I like it, you know. I think it's really a nice looking figure. You know, aesthetically, you're getting something really great, and he's super tall and comes with a lot of awesome accessories that all look fantastic. So yeah. Final thoughts on this guy is pretty good. Definitely worth the money, and definitely a really cool. It does have a few little issues that I've highlighted here, but nothing that's like break the bank issues. Again, a little heat, a little floor polish, maybe in the, you know, the leg joints there. You're good to go. Otherwise, he's pretty good. Your articulation is there, and you're gonna get him to pose really well. And again, really tall. And you're really getting your money's worth out of that, especially with all the accessories this guy comes with. And they're really good looking. And I've said that multiple times already, so no need to say it again. But that's my review. Hope you dug it. Let me know your thoughts on this one. Again, thank you to Diamond Select Toys for letting me take a look at this guy early. You can get this guy in stores this coming week. Look for them at your comic shops. This coming week, I believe on Wednesday is usually when New Comics Day is. So that's usually when like other, you know, the rest of the drops happen. So yeah, give it a check. Give your shops a check. You know, give your online shops a check. And hope you dig it. All right. So please like, comment, subscribe, and share. And until next time, peace out, peeps.